it's Jay, Mr. Real Estate Morrison. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Chris Urso from Elite Apartment Coaching.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Awesome.
All right, good. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Chris in a second, but first I want to tell you how we met, how awesome it is of an opportunity and the synergy we have that I've never done a joint venture or collaboration with anyone, right? I don't trust anybody. Yep. And Chris and his wife, Lisa, they haven't done any joint ventures in their business model. But you know, we hit it off really well about a couple of years ago at a dinner in New York. We have a mutual financial advisor, and he set up a big dinner for his clients. And Chris, his wife Lisa, and I, and Nigel, my team, we all just clicked.
Yeah.
And we started talking about the residential real estate game and how they were killing it and crushing it in the apartment building game. And so we started talking about how we can collaborate and help empower people on a higher level. We're both big on empowerment, helping people get to the next level in their lives and their financial lives. So Chris started in real estate in 2001, went full-time in 2007 with his wife, Lisa, and you guys started what, Urso Capital Partners?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So they were in the residential game. They were doing a lot of units, 40, 60 units in the residential game, a lot of multifamily homes all over the place. And then Chris smartened up and decided to get into the apartment building game, we call it, or multi-unit apartments. And now he's managing and overseeing $70 million in assets and about 1,300 units?
1,300 units.
Yeah, so Chris has a pretty impressive resume. And, you know, I've been poking at the game myself as far as apartment buildings, commercial properties. But I said, you know what, why don't I even take my own advice and work smarter, not harder, and cut my learning curve and bring in a partner, bring in a coach, bring in a mentor who's been doing very well in the industry. And I think I'm happy for this collaboration for myself, what I'm doing for my personal portfolio. But I'm also happy to be able to give the information that Chris and I are going to be putting together for you all to help you all build your personal portfolios or start building a business model for multi-unit apartments and see how they can affect your life and affect the lives of your loved ones. So Chris, you know, elaborate a little bit on yourself, your experience, and just how we're going to be killing it.
Sure. I mean, I'm excited. Thank you, first and foremost. And
You're welcome.
think Jay's a great example of, you know, there's a next level for all of us in real estate. I mean, for us too. I mean, there's plenty of people that own a lot more units than we do. As Jay said, we started investing full-time in 2007, and we did about 60 houses. They were mainly the cheapies, you know, the $40,000, $50,000 houses. And after 2.5 years of just working harder and harder and harder for little bits of cash flow from each one of these houses, we went out and got a coach and said, something's got to change in our business. You know, like, I'm just not making as much money as I wanted to.
Right.
And he basically said, you know, the famous last quote was, you know, you got to play a bigger game. Right. And, you know, take what you learned and parlay that into doing bigger deals. And I was scared to death. And
we always are.
Yeah. And December 27, 2009, I remember it, you know, distinctly, 2 days after Christmas, we closed on our first apartment deal, a 40-unit building in a rough neighborhood in Cincinnati. We bought it for $260,000.
Wow.
And, you know, so it wasn't a huge game for us, but it was a big game in terms of units for us, game changer. And from there, we went on, and we now have $70 million worth of multifamily real estate. We've raised over $18 million of private capital.
Nice.
And 1,300 units. So,
right.
You know, we couldn't be happier, and we're fortunate to be able to now help other investors do the same thing. Those folks that think it's out of their reach, or, you know, maybe it's too big, or I need a lot of money, we're showing both beginners and very experienced investors how to get to the next level when it comes to apartments.
Right. What I love about this is that it's again, so synergistic to what I teach in the academy, which is what I teach in my whole brand, which is, you know, there's two phases to real estate. There is your personal portfolio phase, and there's also other business models. So in the academy, we teach you about branding yourself and creating a real business for yourself and incorporating and formalizing a business, and how that can help you wholesale properties and kind of be a legit middleman and leverage buyers and motivated sellers and make money in real estate.
Without a doubt.
But then there's ways to take that capital, learn how to, you know, build your credit and finance yourself, and be able to purchase real estate and build your portfolio. You can flip homes, get large profits, or you can hold on to those homes, get the residual income, get the tax breaks, and get the appreciation in residential real estate. But like I always preach and teach, you know, this is real life monopoly for us. So we're interested in buying 4 greenhouses and trade it in for 1 red hotel, or in our case, a red apartment building.
Apartment building.
Right? So all we're doing right now is taking you guys and offering you the opportunity to take you to the next level. So we want you to stay tuned. This is an introduction.
Yeah,
we're going to be giving you some valuable information. We're going to have some huge things. You know I do it big. If whatever I do, it's to the max.
I've learned that quickly.
So we're going to have some big stuff for you guys, for my audience, for Chris's audience. I want to be able to offer. I know some of you are really experienced, right? The J. Morrison Academy introductory course is not for you. You guys, you know it all already. You already got your liquid. You got properties. You're trying to figure out, Jay, help me out. How do I get to the next level? So that's what this is. This is J. Morrison Academy Elite. We're going to help you guys get to an elite level in your real estate investing careers. Stay tuned for more information. This is about to go down. This is getting exciting.
Awesome. Thanks.
Great, man. See you guys soon. See you.